I'm leaving here. I'm getting about this country. I'm moving to South Africa. I don't want to romanticize this country for you guys. You finna move to South Africa? How you gonna live? How you gonna survive? What you gonna do?
Let there be justice for all. Let there be peace for all. Let there be work, bread, water, and salt for all.
Sister, you got enough money, sister? Brother, have you saved your coin?
Humanity that expresses Ubuntu. Umtu, ngumtu, gabantu. I am because we are. We are all one.
Sisters, how y'all feeling? Brothers, y'all alright? It's Kezia and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be talking about this beautiful country of South Africa, okay? I cannot believe it's 2023 and I'm going on my 5th year of being here. It has been such a beautiful experience and I just want to share some do's and don'ts. Today is where we're really gonna focus on the things that you shouldn't do. Like, don't come to South Africa if. Let's get into it. Listen, don't come to South Africa if. So there are a lot of do's and don'ts when you're researching a place, when you're exploring a place. But this video is really going to be focusing on, like, don't come to South Africa if. Okay? Don't come to South Africa if you are not open to diversity. This is the Rainbow Nation. There are tons of cultural things that can enrich your life. What's so good about diversity are the languages, the culture, the food, the traditions, the clothing. All of that is engulfed in diversity and what makes South Africa such a special country. I was 17. I left my home city in Florida and I joined the military at age 17. Now, the military gave me a great gift that I can now appreciate in my life now that I'm older, and it gave me the gift of being around people who was not my same race, was not my same religion, did not come from the same places or believe the same things that I believed, or, you know, it just gave me a sense of what the world truly looked like. And that gift of diversity has enriched my life because I have friends from all different backgrounds all over the world that I can call on, that I can depend on. And that was truly a gift that I wouldn't have had, that I think, if I hadn't joined the military. You know what I mean? If I would have stayed in Florida working around, you know, similar people, similar backgrounds, you know what I mean? I don't think that I would have been blessed with the open heart and the open mind that I have now, of seeing and traveling and living in different countries, traveling all over the world. Diversity is a gift, and some countries are a little bit late on appreciating that gift, but that is what I love about South Africa. South Africa is the Rainbow Nation. It is so diverse with different backgrounds, different religions, different cultures. It really has enriched my life all the more living here. And don't come to South Africa if you are not open to diversity, because this is the Rainbow Nation, baby. This is the Rainbow Nation. Okay, one thing if life hasn't taught me anything, it has taught me how to adjust to change. When I was in the military, that was a big change. Things were always changing. It could change from one minute to the other. The mission can totally change depending on the circumstances. So I have become very accustomed to change, okay? So change is good. You know, change can be difficult, but change is good. So be open to embracing change. So don't come to South Africa if you are not open to change. And have you ever worked with somebody and they just started the job, a new job, you're training them and you're showing them, you know, how it works in your company, and all they got to say is, well, at my old job, I used to do this. You know, I used to work in a hospital, and, you know, we would tell them, hey, this is a new system. You know, you have to document, you know, your patient care in this system. Well, at my old job, we use this system. Well, you ain't at your old job. Oh, so you weigh the patient first. Okay, at my last job, we did the blood pressure first, and then we did the weight. You ain't at your last job, though. I think this would be better because, you know, at my old place, we used to do it like this. Well, this isn't your old place, ma'am. You are in South Africa now. So you have to be open to adjusting and open to change, because change is beautiful. Let's get into some of the things that you might have to adjust to here in South Africa. So South Africa is currently going through an energy crisis, okay? I don't like to say energy crisis, but that's what it's called. But they're working it out. They're trying to come up with solutions. But with the energy crisis comes load shedding, which is, you know, scheduled times of blackouts. Like, it may be 2 hours, it may be 4 hours, it may be 6 hours, you know, who knows. But that is something that you need to be prepared for. If you say, okay, I'm gonna move to South Africa, you know, you come here and all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, I didn't know I was gonna have to deal with this. But that's how you have to be open to change. You know, that this is a big change from maybe the US or the UK or Asia. You know, in South Africa, this is one of the challenges that you may face. Another change that you may have to adjust to are the seasons and the weather, okay? So now it's January, we're in the height of summer here in South Africa. In the States, it's winter. You know, in parts of the UK, it's still winter time. So you'll have to be open to change, to know that in June, what's usually summer in the States, is starting to be a winter time here in South Africa. So be open to those changes, you know, embrace the changes, because the weather here, for me here in Cape Town, I love it. It's beautiful. Sometimes we have to deal with a little wind, you know, the Cape Town winds, but other than that, beautiful that you may have to make is the food. Thank God the food is so delicious here. I would be suffering, but I do miss some of my favorites. Like, I love crab legs. I can eat a crab seafood boil. I can eat that weekly. That's how much I love it. I love a nice pot of collard greens. I used to cook collard greens very, very often. I can't find that here, okay? But the food here is so diverse. You have your pick of the litter, and I do have, me being a pescatarian, I look for good seafood places, and they do have great seafood here. So be open to those changes. You know, I can't get crab legs, but they can bust down some good prawns for me, you know what I mean? So just be open to change, you know, be open to not having exactly the same things that you may have in your home country. So don't come to South Africa if you are not open to change. So now you have made the decision. I'm leaving here. I'm getting about this country. I'm moving to South Africa. Sister, you got enough money, sister? Brother, have you saved your coins? You know, are you gonna open up a business? Like what's the plan? What's the plan? So don't come to South Africa with insufficient funds. Actually, don't go nowhere with insufficient funds, but don't come to South Africa if you do not have a plan on how you are going to sustain yourself. You're in a new country. Are you going to open a business? Are you going to get a job? What does your visa say? You know, these are all things that you have to think about. So don't come to South Africa if you don't really have a plan of, you know, how you're going to make money. Because even if you have, say you have a year's worth of money, a year's worth of savings, you know, that you've budgeted out, and you come here and, you know, there's a little inflation. Maybe the neighborhood that you want to live in may cost a little bit more, you know, and then that year savings may turn into 6 months of savings. So you have to have a plan on what you are going to do here in South Africa, okay? So don't come to South Africa without a plan on how you're going to sustain yourself, on how you're going to live. If you are looking to do businesses, to start a business or do any type of investment, Ashley in Africa is a good channel on YouTube to check out. South Africa is a spirit of Ubuntu, okay? Ubuntu is the capacity in South African culture that expresses compassion, reciprocity, dignity, humanity, harmony, and interest of building and maintaining a community with justice and mutual caring for one another, for humanity, okay? The spirit of Ubuntu thrives here in South Africa. So don't come to South Africa if you don't have the spirit of Ubuntu, okay? I have started to, well, when I first came to South Africa, I was volunteering, which is what first brought me here, volunteering at a school here in Muizenberg. But volunteering has always been something consistent in my life. At a young age, I have volunteered Habitat for Humanity, Meals on Wheels. I mean, so many, Feeding America, so many different great organizations. And here in Cape Town, particularly, I volunteer with the Hope Exchange. They partner with Ladles of Love, the feeding of the homeless. So I suggest that you come to South Africa to, you know, give back to the community, to really, like, don't come here and just sit and like live life. I mean, you can if that's what you really want to do, but I think that it's so good to get involved in your community, get involved in some type of service, be it through maybe your church, your mosque, your whatever it is that you can be of service to one another. I think that it is something great. So don't come to South Africa if you do not have the spirit of Ubuntu. If you are not trying to help one another, be of service, you know, create harmony amongst the people, then don't come to South Africa.
Of humanity's oneness with our Creator, the other, and nature. Together with humanity's team, I dream of a new world and a new humanity. A humanity that expresses Ubuntu. Umtu, ngumtu, gabantu. I am because we are. We are all one. I encourage you to remember the magic of who you are. Live to your highest potential and see the potential in others. To celebrate the wonder of our diversity, and most importantly, to go and be who you are. This is our common legacy.
I don't come to South Africa, but y'all know y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Y'all are welcome. The mother city is ready to welcome you. The motherland is ready to welcome you. But I just wanted to share those few things on my outlooks on what has helped me to enjoy this beautiful country. And some things can be a hindrance. So those are some things that you just want to get on out the way. So don't come to South Africa if you are not open to diversity, are not open to change, do not have sufficient funds, or don't have the spirit of Ubuntu, okay? Because this place, you can really thrive, you can really flourish. It's so much natural beauty. The people are so friendly and open and welcoming. You can really have a flourishing, beautiful life here in South Africa if you come with the right attitude, the right heart, the right mindset. And that's all I'm trying to say, okay? That's really all I'm trying to say. So I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend. And miracles and blessings. I'll see you next time.